Look how big my hair. I look like look, don't I look alike? Hello. So today is January 17th, 2022. Tomorrow is my middle son's birthday. He'll be 16 years old. So I'm in this vehicle because I need to prioritize in my brain. So, yeah, fuck it, let's talk about it. All right, so here we go, okay? And this is my journey, so I'm gonna definitely, let's bring it out. Hold on. All right. For protection of my kids, I'm pretty sure somebody can screen record this and post it or whatever, but shit, I need to be free in order for me to continue to move forward. So there was a question on TikTok, and it says, where's your baby daddy? Doesn't your baby daddy help out? I thought you was riding with the trucker or whatever, right? No, I'm not with my kid's father. I thought coming back would be the significance of us giving it another fucking shot as a family, and he was gonna do the whole fucking truck shit. I was gonna hold it down, you know what I'm saying? And all these signs kept on coming up. Like, I've known this dude since I was 18 years old, and I think I have like another TikTok out here. Good morning, good morning. What's up, Las Vegas? My son's going on the 21st. Please take care of him. About how we met or whatever. Anyway, anyway, so let's go back. Let me go. Shit, the shit is in my fucking mouth. Let me rewind back to how all of this started. What's up, Arizona? What's up? What's cracking? Okay, let me go ahead and go all the way back. In any relationship, it's up and down. I may sound all over the place, but I'm trying to get to where you guys understand. Fast forward, because nobody wants to listen to that. Okay, so I've known this man since I was 18. I'm gonna be 40 this year. He is the kids to my the father to my kids, all three of them. He is currently a truck driver. Yes, he is. But this is how I ended up in Florida. So when I got the news that he called me that his cousin had passed away. And this particular cousin was like his first cousin. And this guy, oh, I love you too. Turn on your notifications. Yep, let's blow up my YouTube. Let's go. I think I'm gonna be more personable on here because I don't think YouTube is gonna like ban my shit, or they probably might mute it, but I think me living my journey will be a good series for them, especially from my island girls. So YouTube, hello, I'm Aunty Kalepe. Anyway, so his cousin, when we were, mind you, I'm an island girl, I came here, we had my first kid and everything like that, and we were in a situation where when I moved back, he was living with the roommate, and the apartment and everything was in the roommate's name. There was a falling out, we had to go. He wasn't able to get an apartment I was just pregnant or whatever. So he's just like, we're gonna move back to Fort Pierce. So I'm like, whatever. Uh anyway, that's how I got to Fort Pierce, Florida. Okay. So fast forward. Oh yeah, so we moved to Florida or whatever. I mean, moved to Fort Pierce. And then his cousin was like, oh, y'all can come stay with us until you go ahead and get on your feet. The cousin that passed away. So for me, not only did I want to go ahead, no matter what, if I'm not together with my kid's father or whatever, that's still family. I laid down with you. I loved you. I cared for you. I had kids with you. Okay. So I said, just let me know you need me there. I'll be there. And he said, I need you. And once he said that, there was no question, whatever. So I went ahead and my one of my sisters were like my sister. My sister. She said, hey, you know what? Enough said. I'm gonna get you on a flight. You know, you leave this day, da da da, whatever. So anyway, it was bull crap. Shout out to Kiki. It was bull crap because he's a truck driver, right? So once again, it was indecisive on where he was gonna land, where I land, where it goes, this and that, whatever. So I came down here for the funeral. I rode with him from, I think I landed in Arizona or whatever, and we drove all the way back to Florida. And then we stayed with his cousin. And then we attended the funeral, and then we came back. But mind you, he was never supportive of my TikTok journey, and I'll get to that. He basically said it's just fucking social media, because I had gotten the jewels on my teeth, and he was like, no, you're gonna fucking embarrass me. You gotta find a way to get that shit off your teeth. Da da da, whatever, right? This is going to the funeral. Right then and there, he said something prior to that, and he said I wasn't like Joel Osteen. If I really was known on social media, then why am I still on Section 8? Why can't you provide better clothes, better shoes, or whatever for your kids? Da da da. I said, huh? I said, so there was a TikTok that I made, and I said, oh, somebody said that I wasn't capable of getting this much followers, this and that, whatever. He's like, what do you do on there? I said, I just eat and I just be myself. He was just like, nobody's gonna fucking they just follow you because you're from Hawaii and your looks. I said, maybe, but I think I made really good platform, da da da, whatever, which is Kalepe Crew. My son told him that like my mom makes a difference, da da da, whatever. He didn't give a fuck. Okay, so fast forward. So you gotta pick up. This is how we tell stories, so you gotta be able to maintain, catch on. So we went to the funeral. Oh, Aunty Kalepe. When Aunty Kalepe go and I'm there to represent you, I'll represent you like I wasn't being fake. I was me. I was representing my boys and my kid's father at this funeral. Like, this is who I am. Yes, I love this man. And yes, I love your family too, because I have kids from this man and this is my kid's family too. So here I am. Fast forward. So all of a sudden, before I left this time, he's like, hey, I really want my kids to come when you get back. What is that? I want you to prep your stuff. I kind of want you to come like the following week or whatever. I was like, nah, I can't even do that. Like, that's not that or whatever. Me and Dorian got into a really bad fucking situation, right? And I get that because I already went through it with my older son, so I knew. But he has a relationship with his dad. He loves his dad. He fucking doesn't see anything wrong. His dad can do whatever. They had a conversation after me returning, little bit down the line or whatever. They had a conversation, and the phone call that was made to me was, hey, I already booked you and Dorian's ticket. You guys are leaving like this, like the next day or whenever it was. I said, what the fuck? Like, how can you do that? Like, you think basically you think I'm a robot, that I can just stop whatever I'm doing because people knows how much I would die for my children. So this is what I'm noticing. So fuck it. I came on, had to do what I had to do. Still, mind you, I'm mommy. So I came career. I had money in case he wanted to do, say like, oh, you know what, fuck it, you buy your own food. I was prepared for that because that's his character. Oh yeah, I'm sick and tired of paying this. I'm sick and tired of paying that. What is that? I have a career. I'm a truck driver. I make the money. Da da da. Do what the fuck I said. Da da da. Whatever. Let me just build that character. And you know why I'm talking about this shit? Because the fucker had the nerve to go ahead and tell me after I was protecting his ass. The fucker had the nerve to tell me, oh, what did you say? Why didn't you speak about me? This is all started from the TikTok post. Yeah, I'm venting. Fuck yeah, I'm venting. I'm telling our kids and shit like that. I have nothing to fucking hide. I can literally have a conversation like this in front of my kids because that's how upfront I am about. Because this is my team. They should know the ins out what's going on. So should I from them coming back. I said I was protecting your ass and your career and this and that. And plus, I don't need a whole bunch of negativity on my page. That's why I chose to come on YouTube to tell it, because that way I have all gas, no brakes. So, whatever, okay? Me and Dorian come. We meet him in Arizona. Dorian, I'm supposed to automatically flip and get back on the plane and back to Hawaii. But I couldn't because my son had a breakdown. My son, when I tell you, it was cultural shock. Like, once he got in the Uber, it was all cooling down because I think it was a direct flight. Yeah, it was a direct flight to Arizona. So he was just, bumping his music, in his bag. This is how my kids trust on their mother so much that I have to slowly break away. He only had a pair of slides, a jacket, and his whatever he had. That's Dorian's backpack going. Anyway, he's like, Mom, please stay. Because I can't. He said, oh man, go talk to my brother outside. He went in the he went in the back of the truck, which is outside of the trailer. And then he came back, and I could tell, I'm his fucking mother. I could tell he was, like all discombobulated or whatever. So I looked at him and I said, son, do you want me to stay with you on the ride back to Florida? He said, yeah. So I looked at the dad and I said, I'm riding back with you guys. I'll catch a flight from Florida. During that time, me and the dad, what's up, New York? Me and the dad got in an altercation because in the brain, it's always my fault. I need to be ladylike. I need to just close my mouth and be pretty. I need to do what he says. My intelligence, just be normal fucking verbally abusive fucking shit, okay? I love this man. I fucking love this man. This man was my first love and everything like that. And I don't know why deep down inside I feel like there's hope. Until recently, hope that fucking he's gonna fucking propose to me, marry me, this and that, whatever. Like, it was gonna be my family, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I fucking did it. I married my kid's father, this and that, whatever. I said, so we got into altercation. It was all better, this and that, whatever. We got to Florida. A situation what is that? So we got there, and then it was the whole process of getting Dorian into school, which you guys probably saw. Um, and then a situation with me went about, you know, which was a situation that was extreme to where my son has never been in it, right? And I'm gonna leave it at that. Once again, I still protect my kids. I'll tell you guys so you guys can understand, but details is not necessary. I feel, as long as you know where I'm at right now. So everything was good for school. The dad went ahead and he was like, I can't breathe. And he had this on the truck too, where he was having pain and I would massage him and stuff, and then, you know, it would release and he'll be able to drive again. He couldn't breathe, so I rushed downstairs and I asked their cousin to please rush us to the ER. And he had blood clots in his lungs. And I noticed when I was on the truck that his legs were getting swollen. And I was there like every step of the way. Um, he was at one hospital, like I was there. I was there how I should have been there. Um, and he got transferred to the main hospital. And I went home to check on Dorian to make sure he was straight, and went back to the hospital, and I stayed all the way until, mind you, he was supposed to check out on Tuesday, the next day, because they were going to keep him for a couple of days, but they went ahead and dismissed him. Yeah, dismissed him that day. Just like my grandma, like I have that. I have like a healing, loving spirit, you know, to take care. And that's why, what is that? Sorry, rest in love, Neva. Her last days, like she confided in me, and I didn't even meet this lady. Then, she confided in me to make her last days joyful, uplifting, and made it okay for her to fight through it, you know. And I appreciated that. And she passed yesterday morning. Fast forward, sorry. So I took care of him. And when I tell you it didn't matter that I saved your life or whatever, I was still the bitch. Everything was my fault, verbally, da-da-da, whatever. But still love the dude. So anyway, I left. I said, hey, you know, I gotta get home. I gotta close down stuff. I gotta, you know, get Fabian. Mind you, my youngest one wanted to come already, right? He knew what the situation was. I was gonna go drop off Dorian and come back, and then we were gonna, you know, do the hustling to go ahead and move. If you guys follow my journey, just picture this in your head. From the time that I landed from dropping off Dorian to the time I've left, I've done nothing but hustle. Yes, I had to hustle. And if you guys saw that, I really, really had to hustle. And I did. He was like, what is that? Oh, I don't know what it was, but he was like, social media, da da da, whatever. All in all, I know that, what is that? It was always a break up, we're together, break up, we're together. Because when I'm in your presence, who wouldn't want to be around me? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. So I'll play fucking house for you. You know, I'll shit. Because I have feelings, I have emotions, and I'm being completely fucking raw in this shit. I've only slept with 2 guys in my whole entire life. There ain't no fucking body count on this motherfucker. And I'm telling you the God honest fucking truth. Like, slept. Okay? Now, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, yeah. So I got it back. So basically, when I see you, like, you're my kid's father. Why wouldn't I? You know? So that's why I said this is not. So that's just all I'm gonna say about that. I want to be loved. I want to be hugged. I've been single for so long. I don't jump from dude to dude to dude. I don't jump on apps. All my focus is on my kid. So when you come around, fucking hug me. Yeah, fuck. What? Shit. Am I wrong for that? Shit. Anyway, moving forward. So, well, the whole time I was in Hawaii, it was like, you know, when I first got there, hey, how you doing? Da, da, da. What he cannot fucking comprehend is I'm a mother. I can't stay on the phone like, oh my God, hi, yeah. No, like, oh, we can stay on the phone forever and not say nothing. No, I don't have that kind of time. It's either my brain going or whatever, but I always make sure that I know I did what I can to comfort you. Like, I check up on you. You know, I try to video chat you, whatever. Anyway, so finally he broke up with me again, and in that short amount of time, and then he was just like, you know what? Don't fucking come here, this and that. Just fucking stay in Hawaii. I said, fuck that. You already got my son all the way up there. I gotta speak to his teachers. You guys saw my post about him, because this is where I said I'm all the way in fucking Hawaii, and I still gotta take care of my son. And I took the backlash for that. Why you left your son? He too young, you know. So he doesn't know all the backlash that I'm getting, putting my shit out here like this. Like, what kind of fucking mother are you? This, not whatever. I'm protecting him, and my kids. Anyway, still finished up everything, still continued, you know. Then we get ready to go. We get ready to go. I said I need money for the rental car, because he said I couldn't use his car because whatever this is how irrelevant it is. He said, you do it. You figure it out. You go ahead, and you can't use my vehicle. You find a place to stay, blah, 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 whatever. But if I find out that you stayed with my cousin, then trust and believe. He said he's going to go to jail. Like, he'll go to jail for a long period of time. That's the mentality he has. So I said, fuck you. I got here. He didn't answer his phone the last 2 days that to come. That's my son. Okay, is it going? It would be, I swear, that middle fucking child would literally fucking mosquito on your ass type bullshit. Like, I know he's looking for me. I love you, son. Thank you. Because there's a time where he's just not gonna look for me anymore. But I'm right here, son. So anyway, so the 2 days before we left, never heard from him. He didn't send me no money. Just, okay. So I went ahead and I called the cousin. I said, hey, you know what? I set up the hotel. I set up the, what is that? The rental car. I set up all of that, right? Thank God I hustled before that, because I'm going to tell you how my journey went now. We leave. I had to pay $100 for my luggage. That's where it started. The income started going. And this is how I know God carried me through all of this. Made sure, you know, Cupcake ate, make sure he had food, make sure he was straight all at the airport, because we had to go on a standby ticket. So, what happened was, yeah, we went on a standby ticket. So, shout out to my neighbor Cass. She went ahead and made sure that we was straight. from Hawaii to LAX, but we had to stay in LAX for 5 hours before our next flight. We almost didn't get on the flight, but we had to sit separate seats because we were on standby tickets. So we got on, but he was just like directly across from me. Then we got to Tampa, right? Now, when you rent a car from Tampa, if you guys are flying, if you fly in and you're using a debit card, you're going to have to need a return date to go ahead and rent the car. Okay? I didn't know that. So they said, so what is your return flight? I was just like, oh, I don't know, the 23rd, 26th or whatever. She said, can I see a confirmation? I was like, oh, I thought that was my return flight. She goes, yeah, we can't rent to you because you're using a debit card unless you use a major credit card. So she said, try Thrifty, try Dollar. I went all up and down. My son was downstairs in baggage claim waiting for like an hour, okay? Finally, I just said, all you need is a return date. That's all we need. Fucking made a fucking flight and fucking, what is that? Fucking got the rent-a-car. Got the rent-a-car, booked it. From Tampa to Orlando, mind you now, I've been flying all day up at LAX for 5 hours, jumped on another flight, and yeah, I got a catnap here and there, but who can sleep like that? You know, excuse me, just talking about sleeping, that happened. And then got the rental car, drove all the way to Claremont, and that was supposed to be an hour and a half drive. I got there in like fucking 45 minutes because I was bucking it. I was tired. I had my son in the car. He was already sleeping. He was comfortable. He was good. Got to Dorian, and then, because I had already asked the cousin, hey, can we just chill? You know, we're not going to stay. We can't get into the hotel until 3 o'clock. Still haven't heard from the dad or nothing like that. He didn't call Dorian. He didn't, nothing, right? All of a sudden, we got there. We handled, you know, got something to eat, blah, 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 whatever. Then we got to the hotel. As we're going to the hotel, my phone rings. He's like, where my baby's at? I was like, what the fuck? I don't hear from you in 2 fucking days, but you want to call and say where my baby's at? And he said, where you guys at? I said, where the fuck did you tell me to go? Where the fuck did you ask me to go? And mind you, throughout the whole time, I've never been that kid's mother to tell him, don't call your dad. I think I was a little bit when I broke up with him and I moved to Hawaii. But I was going through it. I was going through a breakup. Mind you, he was my first. I have kids now. It's just, when does it stop? And in those times, I used to think I was my mother because my mother's still with my dad. And he had 4 or 5 different ladies and had kids with all of them. And my mom, that's my husband. And hey, if you don't fucking break the cycle and you don't acknowledge the cycle, you're going to keep on fucking going through this shit. Okay? Anyway, so I was just like, where the fuck am I supposed to be? So he's like, I'll be in Florida, da da da. Oh no, he was just like, he kept on saying, so what is your plan? What is that? What is your plan? Where are you going? Thank you for that. Where are you going? This, not, whatever. And I was just going off. He was just like, oh, if you're gonna be childish like that. But he already knew, because I'm pretty sure that somebody told him that we was in town, because why else would you fucking call? Anyway, so I hung up and I went about our stay in Orlando. Back then I used to smoke. How was me back then? Back then I used to smoke cigarette. I had to go downstairs, smoke cigarette. And then the dudes, mind you, it's extended stay, so people have been here years, months, whatever. He was just like, kept on coming up to me. He was just like, oh, you don't need a key for the door or whatever. It's just unlocked. I'm like, dude, why would you even say anything? So basically, you already scouted me out. You know who's around me. You know the vehicle I drive and shit like that. Because he always, if I was smoking cigarette here, he'll come here. If I was, if I walked, then he'll walk like around. Like, fuck that, dude. And so, and the whole hallway would reek of fucking weed. Like fucking pounds and pounds of it. And my kids were in there. I didn't see any other kids. It was all fucking grown-ups. And it was right across the street of City Walk or whatever, right? So I just want to check the time because I gotta go shower and then stop by the apartment and then take them to the mall to get a haircut because my youngest might start school tomorrow. So what is that? He said, oh, well, I don't know why the fuck you're in Orlando for. If your vulture's in for Tampa, then you should like freaking head to Tampa. Like, that's where you should go or whatever. I'm not from here. I didn't ask. Oh shit. Sorry. I beeped the horn. Sorry. No. Sorry. I'm good. Sorry. I'm good. Sorry. So, anyway, my son and their dad wanted a relationship, and Fabian, the youngest one, wanted a they wanted their dad. They're in their life where they want their dad. Who the fuck am I? Okay, let's go to Tampa. So we get to Tampa, right? Fucking, I said, can I switch it? Jumped in the car, another hour something drive from Orlando. I was deep in Orlando. Like, if you know where all the things are, that was deep Orlando. So we drove. Got to this fucking hotel on 50th. Whatever you're called. Quality Inn. Extended stay is what it is. Okay. Not only did the AC not fucking work. Okay. There was blood on the fucking blanket. We asked them to go ahead and fucking change it. All they did was fucking redo the bed again. We asked for new blankets, and they said, oh, we don't have a shipment until tomorrow. We don't have no blankets. Then, yeah. City Walk. Oh, yeah. In Tampa, yeah. So, then, after that, he came into town. Because he said he would be into town by Christmas. And I think he came after Christmas. I don't know when. So this is when the dogs came. Because mind you, when Dorian was in Orlando, I told him not to purchase the dogs. But he still went ahead and purchased. What is that? Dorian went ahead and called me, video chat me. And I'm like, fuck. And Dorian's already attached to the dogs. No matter how fucking allergic this motherfucker is, that motherfucker will be like fucking swollen eye and everything. Come here, boy, come here. Like, that's how much he loved the dogs. And he was really, heartbroken when we had to give away Glow, which was our first dog that I got. And I paid for it once again because the father said we can take it, but he's nowhere to be found. He's in Samoan, we call it mga omea. Like, you want, but you don't know how to fucking handle the things that you fucking receive. Like, so, yeah, moving forward. So he comes, introduces the dog to us, and everything. We bring the dogs back to the hotel. Come to find out they're not pet friendly. So we went ahead, and not only, I was already gonna move out anyway, so we had to make sure that when we find our next hotel, it was pet friendly. So here we are. This is why the pets are in the hotel room with us, because this is a pet friendly hotel. And all those times that I was switching and I was fucking refund and then pay it forward to the next hotel, refund it and pay it. Like, I'm a mother, I'm maneuvering this shit. Where the fuck is this money? But mind you, this is the money that I hustled from the time that I got dropped off from Dorian to the time that I left with Fabian. So in that short amount of time, I had a goal in my mind to go ahead and make in order for me to go ahead and be flexible the way that I am. It wasn't much. Trust me, if you guys think it's fucking uku billion money in your, nope, boo-boo. And if you watch my journey on how I hustled, what I hustled, I did Rice Krispies, I did cookie, I did jewelry, I did fucking boxes and raffles and everything like that in order for me to be here. Anyway, so he gets here. I still have the rental car right? So he said to pick him up from his truck stop. I mean, his place that he drops off the truck, which is Lakeland. Cool. Went over there. Oh, actually, no. He took his truck. His truck was already parked at the truck. So he took his truck over there, and then he brought this truck over there to the hotel, and we were able to keep it for a couple of days, keep the rental car for a couple of days because we were transferring or whatever. But the day that he left, he didn't even say, hey, you know what, we should drop off the rental car before I dip because, you know, safety reasons, whatever. When I tell you, sorry, but I had to drop him off because he had to go back to so-called driving. And this is why you cannot stay on Section 8. This is why when you accept, you know, like when you accept that type of situation and it's like, oh shit, I got to report. So how many times did you have to do that? Since how many, yeah. So, oh, okay. So how many times do you get that pay? You know what I'm saying? Like fucking, and I already put myself out there, so who knows who would report me as fast as they fucking can to Section 8. This is why. Thank you for tuning in. Fuck. Thank you for that. I love you for that. See, God works in, they're like, say it now. Anyway, so we get here. He stayed with us for a couple of days. We went back to Orlando because he had to go to his homeboy to give Willow and King their shots. And then he took the boys to Orlando Outlet, you know, bought them what they wanted or whatever, a $90 bag or, you know, whatever the case may be, you know, said, oh, I'm daddy, I gotta spoil them, this and that, whatever. So he would take care of the food. He said, oh, because I need to make sure that you still have money when I leave. Bitch, I'm, okay? Now, this whole apartment situation shit, he knows nothing about. He didn't know that I canceled Section 8. He didn't know none of that. But anyway, rewind. So I had told my kids, because my kids were all worried. They're like, Mom, you know, are you guys together? You know, we seen you guys hugging, this and that, whatever. But prior to him leaving, he was switching over information. Anyway, fast forward. What is it? So I told my son, I always tell my son first. When I know, I would make sure that I tell you first, and I'll tell your brothers first what's going on. So I told him straight, I said, listen, either we figure this out so I can tell my kids if we are together or we're not together, because I don't want this, we're together and then we break up, we're together, because he just broke up with me again when he left. He was like, you fucking do it by yourself, you figure it out. Okay, bet. So that's why I did what I did. And that's why I got mad when his family member decided to call him and tell him I had a GoFundMe account. Whether I had a GoFundMe account or not, you should have listened to your fucking cousin. You're supposed to have my fucking back. You're supposed to go ahead and make sure, like, bro, why you got my baby mama in your mouth? Like, bro, why you? But mind you, they were beefing already. They were already beefing, and all of a sudden, you guys cool now? And when he calls you up with fucking 411, that's a fucking bitch move. You could have called my son, because my son stayed with you. And if you wasn't cool with the dad or whatever, at least make sure your so-called nephew was straight, right? So, with that said, it wasn't a GoFundMe page. It was me raising money in fucking 24, if not almost, I don't know how long it was, to raise the money because I decided to get off Section 8 because of my mental stability and my mental status that I couldn't take, and I still need to be fucking alert for my children. I took so much fucking heat on that shit, like, oh, you should stay on it, oh, I'm ungrateful, I'm begging. Like, you thought I was ashamed to take that hit? You couldn't even fucking take that hit if people came for you. I literally have, if you watch my journey from Hawaii to here, I honestly can say I was prepared for this. That's why I wasn't scared when I said, fuck, I emailed Section 8 today and I told Section 8, can you tell me what is the process of me releasing myself from Section 8? I went ahead and turned in the money order. I went ahead and, the only thing I have to do is turn in the lights on, transfer over to my name. She said there may or may not be a deposit depending if you had electricity with them again. I don't know. I got to make sure what is that? I have money for that. He doesn't know that. But the thing is, you told some information to your cousin for what? And then you tell him I didn't speak about him and shit like that. Who would? But you want to go ahead and tell my kid, we family, man. I look out for you because we family does that to family. So when he didn't stand up for me, and I literally called him after, and I was like, damn, man, that was such a fucking bitch move. But you want to go ahead and say, I said, damn, my kids are sitting right here. I ain't got shit to hide. And I said, that's a fucking bitch move, man. That's a bitch. And that's what I fucking told your fucking cousin, man. That's a bitch move. And he had to say, oh, what is that? When I see you, I'm going to go ahead and fucking punch you in your mouth or this and that, whatever. So you see what I'm saying? So you let your cousin say some shit to you to stop you from sending money to make sure that there's a roof over your fucking kid's head and shit like that, and make sure they're warm and cozy in this 55-degree weather, whatever, that they're not used to. How does that make sense? I would never want to be with somebody that fucking doesn't support me. Do I realize that shit now? Yes. Is it going to be hard when it comes into town? Maybe not. The only thing that may be hard is my anger and my fucking hurt, because I'm like, damn, man, I invested so much shit into you. I invested so much shit into fucking loving you. Like my kids, me and my kids had a falling out. My family, I backed you up with my family. Like, fuck, yeah, I talk shit about you when we broke up here and there and shit like that. But at the end of the day, for me, that's normal. That's normal. What you want me to do? Oh my God, we just broke up. Shit. You wasn't there when I was depressed. You wasn't there when I was hurt. You wasn't there when I fucking had to go through a fucking roller coaster of my family coming at me, my own mother coming at me, my dad coming at me, my kids coming at me, and fucking my siblings putting my hands on me because they think I was fucking coming back to you. Like, when I tell you, like, this is why I don't blow his ass on TikTok. That's why when people ask those questions, oh, I thought you was with the truck driver and shit like that. I was. I can't help that I keep on getting fucking dumb. So I told him, I was just like, nah, man, we ain't together. I cannot have that. And then want to call my TikTok shit Hollywood. He said, but the only thing that makes your shit real is the fact that you get paid. I'm not fucking dogging him. What is that? But he wanted me to talk about him and how my experience has gone with him. Fuck, I'm talking about my experience. And if you're telling me you didn't do all this shit, then I'm fucked up. But I'm speaking facts of what the fuck happened to me. So it's not like I'm fucking lying about this shit. That's why I tell people, don't fuck with me, man. I'm not the fucking one. Like, I'm not saying I'm a fucking bad bitch or anything like that. But I'm a pretty fucking well-stabled mindset motherfucker. For reals. Fuck, man. I had my own I remember this. I remember what my older sister said, and I would never forget it, and I play it in my mind all the time. She said, I should have done what the whole family been asking me to do for a very long time. And I said, gee, what is that? They said, oh, to take your kids and fucking beat your ass till you die. Or basically kill me. Because I was never a good mother in my siblings' eyes, or what is that, my mother's eyes. My mother wanted my sister them to be my kids' mother and shit like that. My mother never could call me a mother. Every time on Mother's Day, I was always fucking spit it on, move to the side and be like, oh, happy Mother's Day. But we had to give it all to my mother. Like, they wouldn't even, like, bro, that's why I want this podcast so bad. Is because when you look at me, everybody's like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, she's always positive. Oh my gosh, look at her, this and this and this and this and this and a shit. But deep down inside, since I was a fucking little girl, I've been bullied because I look the way that I look. But behind this fucking pretty face in people's eyes is somebody that has self-built her motherfucking self. And people can say, oh, fuck, you changed. Yes, I've changed. Yes. Yes. Yes, I have. Ugh, fuck. So, yeah. I guess this was my time to tell you guys that this is what I'm going through. The questions, if he helps, yeah, he went ahead and he's the type of person that once he sends you something, he'll hold on, probably onto that for about 6 months, and then he'll redo something again, and then he'll hold that. You know what I'm saying? So, he sent money to take care of last week's payment for the hotel. This week he went ahead, or not last week, but the prior week to that, this past week, he said something got wrong with his paycheck. He had to rescan his paperwork or whatever. He don't get paid till Monday. So right now it's like 1 o'clock, right? Mind you, I'm getting lashed about, oh, get a job, get on your ass, you're a lazy motherfucker. So who gonna fucking, maintain the shit? Who gonna fucking make the calls and shit? You think if I'm with an employer, I can call around, email, this and that, whatever? I just spoke to the fucking manager. What anyone says, you're a dang good mother. We see. Thank you. So hi. So anyway, so he said something went wrong with his paycheck. And I said, all I need you here for is financially, because you said, hey, you got a career, you got a 401k, you got medical that your kids are not under. You got all of that, and I ain't got shit. Right? That's what he said. Trust and believe, if people listen, they would learn something from your story. No matter how much you probably want to give up, you keep going. Yep. Shit. Amen to that. Who else? My thing is, shit, I'm going to make a shirt. Please don't take it. I'm going to say, who else is going to do it? Who else? Honestly, who else is going to do it? And in the back is going to be me. Because I got my own back. So who else is going to, whoever prints shirts, fucking let me know. Who else is going to do it? 3. So I want 2 and question mark. And then in the back, it's going to say me. Because I got my own motherfucking back. Please do not take my shirt. I just said it and spoken into existence right now on this page, please. And if you do, fucking just give me credit. Just say thank you, Aunty Kalepe, for the idea. Fuck. I'll make probably something different to make it mine. Anyway, so yeah. So thank God for my followers. Thank God for my supporters, because that's why I said, like, I still leave my Cash App. And I had to switch my Cash App. Hold on. I had to switch my Cash App because my son went to go get me coffee. And lo and behold, he lost that card. I don't know on Cash App how to cancel it. But luckily, I was able to move the money into my business account, which is the Kalepe Crew that my son had the card for. So thank God he saved me there. Thank God also that Willow found a home. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes. Yeah. I would love people to wear that. Who else is going to do it? Me. Not your mama. No, you can send it to the hotel, but then I'm going to open up a P.O. box probably today, because I saw a P.O. box, but I don't know if it's over there. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Who else is going to do it? Question mark. And in the back, me. With the hands like that, and then be me, because it's gonna be like your face. Me. So, hey, and on the hands, can you put tribal like this? You know what I'm saying? To put up my sorry. Yeah. So then he sent me $250 Walmart to Walmart. So I have to go put that in my bank. Yeah, whatever. I just want the saying. If you know Auntie, you know that it doesn't matter if these are on shoes. It doesn't matter if it's on your body. When somebody sees the, and so if you guys go look at my logo, it's three, the number three. So it's the K, the K, the K. So if you guys put my logo somewhere like on the arm, yeah, no, the right hand. Yeah, if you guys put my logo, put the K back to back, which is Kalepe Crew, and then the number three in the middle. And then just put it like on the shoulder or whatever. Because that, I don't want it like Kalepe Crew out. I just want to start showing the small logo so it doesn't have to be this. And if people want to get a tattoo, they can just get that. That's the next tattoo, is to put that right here, the back to back, so my thyroids go down. Anyway, so yeah, so he sent the 250 and I have to go put that in my bank. But I already transferred the money over from the Venmo that is helping me, like either buy hot food for my kids or something, or put gas in the car. I don't buy cigarettes anymore since yesterday or whatever, but I'm really trying hard. This has really been working. I take a couple hits here and there. My kid's father, since everybody want to know how I get weed or whatever, he left me some before he left, and luckily there was a smoke shop that was able to sell sativa, and it was, so that's what, and when you smoke a pen, it doesn't, I take a few puffs here, or probably, I would literally say probably about, I would say a good 20 puffs a day, all the way, because that way I keep mellow and know that whatever stress is coming my way. So a lot of people, you should start going live more here on YouTube. Eventually you can make money. Yes, amen. So I told my son that because I look at the signs that are coming, right? I don't have to switch it because I have a Samsung right now, and I just want another, I want to stick with Samsung, but I want like more memory type of thing. I don't know, but it's down the line because it's really slow. So I told my son, so I established Facebook, check. I established Instagram. I'm working on Instagram. Instagram's still moving. I conquered TikTok, and I have Snapchat. Okay, somebody told me to go on Twitter, but I'm not really Twitter friendly yet. So I already started YouTube, and I feel like I need to come more on YouTube, because I always said, if you guys watch my past videos, I was like, oh, this is my sign to water YouTube. But I feel like now is the time, all gas no brakes, because I'm ready. It's more to say, more to talk about, and YouTube doesn't have, what is that, they're not fucking soft, basically. Excuse me, they understand. So yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do, and do clips on, what is that, TikTok. And then also, if I do sell things, I think I'm gonna do it live on TikTok. If not, try to build a Etsy. Somebody said build an Etsy, but I need equipment for that. Like, I don't have a desktop. I feel better if I get a desktop. Then I need a printer, and that's what the raffle of the shoe was about, was to start going ahead and building the equipment for the podcast. And no matter, I'm in a 2-bedroom, I did want to ask them if I can up it for a 3, but I shouldn't bite the hand. Like, stay where you're at. Like, that's the answer I got. Like, just stay where you're at for about a year, work your way up, and then you can move, to like 3-bedroom or upstairs, downstairs, studio, whatever. But stay here right now is the thing that I got. Yeah, so that's where he comes in. And I just got this opportunity for this mascara company, and I'm pretty stoked. Now, if you do go live, start having moderators, because you already know the trolls, haters will start trolling your live. Yeah, I'm pretty aware of that. I don't know how to do the moderator thing yet, but yeah. And then I know that there's a way that you can bring people on live on YouTube, but I'm not really sure. But yeah. So he's supposed to already call me. So it's like 1:25 here. And he said his paycheck gets in by 12. He said usually it gets in by the afternoon. The thing that blows me is he's only going to send me the remainder. So he sent me 250, so he's going to send me another 250. And I need it. He said, let your social media come up with the rest. I said, how the fuck? You don't even know my people like that. Like, how the fuck would you say, which is your responsibility? You're the one fucking out there on the road making the money. You're the one who has to make sure that your kids are situated. But you want to come in my platform and my shit and make me cover your shit? Fuck that. Fuck that. Oh, okay, bet. Thank you. So, not only that, is the fact that first you don't believe in my shit, then you want to fucking come and talk shit about my shit, and then you want me and my people to look out for your shit? Nah, dude. Nah. Nah. So, sir, I'm glad that you wanted me to talk about you. And even he's even told me about his cousins, how his cousins are like, oh, what is that? I saw your baby mama on my feed and stuff, and I just can't. Like, I just can't. Like, I can't believe how she would hold herself like that. I just can't. So I had to block her. What's up, my Miami chica? I love you, baby. Yeah. What did they say? Get rid of your old life to start in order to start your new life. What did Miss Angelo said? If you learn, teach. What was the other saying she said? If you got it, help. Yeah. Happy Monday. What's up, Bay Area? Happy Monday. If you got it, help. Even Tupac says, how does it make sense that people can fucking go around and have mansions and shit like that and not have the heart that there are people that are fucking out there suffering? Yes, people have their own choices. Yes, people turn to drugs, to go ahead and handle their situation or whatever. I thought I had. But at the end of the day, who are you to judge? Some of these kids didn't ask to be here, but they're here. Like, oh man. I always said, hi, Auntie. I'm having a bad day, but you're really making me feel better. Hi. Hi, Young Lives. You and me both, babe. What are we going to do? What do you want to do? Did you write down? Did you prioritize? I prioritized before I came out here, and I'm fucking hitting this shit just a little bit though. I didn't even take my medicine, but my nose is fucking itchy. Do you guys know I did that TikTok shit? And it says, you look 51. Bitch, I look 51. Is it like a detection because of my white hair or my blonde hair? But bitch, if this is 51, golly shit. Yeah. And I don't want you guys to go and attack him or whatever, because I don't think it's fucking necessary, because that's going to start ruckus in my household. I'm only speaking freely of my fucking experience because I have the green light. I'm not the one, dude. I'm so not the one. So, that's why I don't give a fuck. There was this one thing, Auntie, how do you stay so positive? I don't give a fuck. Because I know that what I'm doing is not wrong. What I'm saying is not a lie. What I do, I can back up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, yeah. The first thing I would say if I had medical, I'll be like, hi, I'm gonna go ahead and add on my sons to my medical. Yeah, go ahead and take it out of my next check. I would make sure that they had dental, they had vision, they had all of that. If I was on the road, fuck, I feel you. It is fucking hurtful. Like, bitch, I've done everything you fucking asked. Like, I've been fucking loyal. You guys never see me on fucking TikTok go flaunting my shit. You've never went ahead and saw, like, no. Like, oh, a little midriff is a fucking bad? No. You've never seen me go ahead and fucking, like, stop it. No. I'm a fucking good ass fucking chick. I'm a good one. What is that? What is that you said? Von Dom? I gotta go shower, you guys. I'm trying to look for a rubber band. Only us local people, yeah, will look around to see what's around. I gotta cut the ends of this because it's fucking dead. Look, I can already, it's like cotton candy. I gotta cut it. Oh, you know what? There was a scissors in here. Yeah, girl, fuck. It's just hair. Wait, let me use it back close up. See, this is all dead. So what I'm going to do is comb it out with my hand. So right here is not, oh. So right here. Oh, fuck it, I'll just go here. Which is the most deadest part? Look. I'll go angle, okay. Fuck. Better. It's dead. Sorry. It's dead, that's why. This side not too bad. You guys don't feel dead. Maybe just this one. And you know the funny part is, like, I don't even care if it's not even the same blade because you wouldn't even tell. Like, you can't even tell. See? And like all blends in. But at least I don't feel like that roughy part. That's what I didn't like. See, there you go. Haha. See? And then put a little bit down. Boom. See? Boom, kanani. And then when you put up your hair, see, only get a little bit over here, and it pokes out. And then a little bit over there. And then we're going to try to put it up. Watch. Hold on. Be with me. Don't go in there. And watch when I go shower. I'm going to take them all apart. See, I'm done. That's how local people do it. Just find whatever. There you go. And I know my bang's dead too, but whatever. That way, see, I always forget to take my bobby pins inside, but now I didn't forget. Okay, Auntie's gonna go shower. You see how we did our hair? See, come a little bit closer. I can never get my hair to style. That I love it. Thank you. So I'm gonna go shower. Oh, I get what you were saying, girl. Thank you guys for tuning in. Auntie loves you guys. Continue to watch Aunty Kalepe's journey.